Oh shit! Whoa, that was crazy. Wait, do that again, Wes.
Oh, damn.
After 5,000 reps.
10,987. 10,800. I forgot. Sorry, it's kind of can't keep track.
You're not really building a robust argument here.
Yeah. Oh, I found out that my chair does this.
Well,
This is the strangest cold open we've ever had.
yeah, this is a frigid open.
Dude, I thought this chair was broken for so long. And then yesterday I was like fooling with this lever down here and I was like,
Dude, that's awesome. Cameron, wasn't it one of Wes's old chairs that it was like, no, we don't care about this, break it. And you just snapped it.
oh, that was the Destiny chair.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
That was
one of those office chairs that costs way too much than the materials. It's like $180 for like $30 worth of material. And it's always that fake leather that wears down.
Yeah.
And then Cameron's going to rip the arms off the chair and just push the back off.
I did not treat stuff well in my youth.
This is coming from the man who had his glasses halves. It was one glass times two, and it was taped together. Because his mom was like, "No, I'm not buying you a new pair of glasses."
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mountains Don't Like Baseball. This is episode 12, the Doce.
The Doce.
In today's episode, I and Wes and I, we went to a rodeo.
Yeah!
It's the first time I've ever been to a rodeo, and
Wait,
it
can
was
I pause
sick.
you real quick?
Yeah.
I want to peel back the curtain for a moment and just say, are your Discord notifications silenced?
No.
Because a certain server is popping off, and I just remembered to silence them. And I do remember in some episodes, it's come up.
Okay. There's literally no way for me to go in and fix this without flashing my settings in my camera corner, so we'll just see what happens, I guess.
Word.
This looks acceptable so far.
For our audio listeners, you really lucked out with this one.
This is great. This is good cast. Where do I go to turn it? Probably.
It'll probably mess up your orientation, though.
You will not believe what I just did. I turned it on. The little banner came on, and the first thing I did was hit disable.
Okay, well, the banner will push all the.
I know, but you can close the banner. I got it.
Okay,
I do this every time. I normally do before the podcast. Shut up! We went to a rodeo.
They went to a rodeo.
And now, with no Discord notifications, I'll talk about it. I'm glad you mentioned that though, because for sure it was on. Okay. Here's the thing about a rodeo. You have horses, and they ride them.
What are they running on?
I've watched that over and over.
Wait,
again.
on horses? I thought it was bulls.
So, well, they do both. They do both.
Oh,
I'm weaving. I'm getting there. Like DJT. So the people on the horses, right? The idea is you stay on it for 8 seconds. The horse riders stayed on it all 8 seconds, like every time, for sure. Like that was easy peasy, and I could do that. The bull riders, I mean, you were seeing like 2.4s, 3s, something like that to stay on that bull because those bulls were flinging them. And that I could not. I would be.
Y'all ever go to a bar and have the mechanical bull and ride that?
I've always wanted to.
I want to.
Dude, I did it one time and it got to the point where I was like dangling upside down, holding on. And then I got just flung off.
I feel, assuming like I don't know how much weight they can hold. That's kind of been my, I've not been like, hey, let me ride this bull, break it in half because it's too heavy.
I would assume if it was going to be a problem, they would look at you and go, hey, big boy.
Yeah. But, to get to that point and be like, I want to ride the bull. Fat ass.
Yeah, that would be a little humbling.
So I haven't gone to try to go ride the bull, but I've wanted to ride a bull really bad. Actually, it would be so sick. I feel like I'd be good at it.
Dude, even when I'm presented with objective empirical evidence that I cannot ride the bull for very long, I still, after the fact, I just wipe that from my brain. And I'm like, I feel like that's the most boy-coded part of my brain where it's like the T kicks in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I could ride that fucking bull all day long. No problem. All you have to do is hang on. It's easy.
Even after having crashed the plane, I'm convinced I could land one.
Just like they did in Sully.
Just like they did in Sully. And what? Oh, he landed in water? The Hudson's huge, bro. Anybody can land that.
Hey, easy. Okay? You hit some birds. I do that all the time. And then you land in the water.
Yeah. They should have sent him to prison. Anyway, so
remember
the
how
rodeo-
like cars? No. Remember how cars used to have like the antennas? I don't know why I'm doing this to mimic an antenna.
Uh-huh.
Everyone knows what those are.
Yep.
Yeah. Apparently, when I was younger, I don't remember this because my parents were shielding me from it. But we were on the highway and the antenna cut a bird in half because we were going so fast on the highway.
What?
And my parents were like, Glenn, don't look.
Yeah. What was your dad just like hitting the wipers with the spray? Oh, look at this shit. Hold on.
Oh, there's fog going on over here.
That's ludicrous. How?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I guess the bird must have been flying at its full speed in the opposite direction.
I mean, I don't
If
know.
If you think, okay, let's talk about 100 miles an hour.
Uh-huh.
Is that a fast enough speed, you think, for like a metal rod to just cut a bird in half?
Yeah.
I mean,
You think so?
probably because it's not
I
like you're
reckon-
slamming it into steel or something. Like it's
It's a flexible material for one, and it has all the mass of the car behind it too. So whenever it hits that bird, like it's probably gonna like wrap around it and then
well, it's not gonna go forward. It would probably. I guess it depends.
All right, so Mythbusters, let's call them up.
But I only want Jamie.
We need you guys to. Damn,
I
really?
prefer Adam.
Yeah, liberal. Yeah, Jamie.
so that
they
was
never
crazy.
liked each other, by the way.
That's such
what
a
I've heard.
heartbreaking thing to know.
Yeah.
It'd be
what was her
like
name?
Sean and Gus not being friends.
I was just thinking about
Yeah.
that. Dude,
Dule
we're in
Hill and
season 2
James
now.
Rode. I
Yeah.
know their names.
Yeah, the psych heads know what we're
And I
talking
named
about.
Dule Hill first. How about that?
So progressive.
I'm race full.
And you speak
Anyway, at the
alphabetically.
rodeo, right?
Yeah, we're at the rodeo.
Yeah, Cameron thinks he can stay on a bull for 2 seconds. I reckon he's.
I can stay on for 2 seconds. It takes
I
him 2
reckon
seconds
you
to
don't.
buck twice. Like, I'd stay on through the first
It
buck.
depends on the buck.
My first buck, I mean, it would be bad. So, like, the second buck throws me off. That's
What's
the
your
thing.
okay? Your buck to fall ratio is 2 to 1.
Yeah, I'm
Two
a
bucks,
2 to
one
1.
fall.
I'm a 2 to 1 BF.
Yeah. Big fucker.
So
Okay.
all right. Now, Glenn, talk about a horse.
Who's
Who's
in all?
all?
Yeah.
Do y'all think you could stay on horse? I think I could stay on horse the full 8 seconds, genuinely.
Yeah, I think I could too.
Do you think you can stay on without getting a penalty though? You think you can-
Wait, you can.
Yeah. So if your spurs go higher than the shoulder of the animal, you're disqualified.
And they also, I think they can't touch the animal, and you only hold with one hand. The other hand is like up.
Yeah. You can't like.
One hand? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, you're pretty foolish to try to like.
You have to have your other hand to yeehaw, you know?
like this.
Damn! Look at feet jump scare.
Your hip abductors to hold on to the bull.
Yeah.
Also, the way they jump is really interesting because they're quadrupeds, right?
Yep.
So
Uh-huh.
their rear comes up first, and then they jump off the ground with their front feet.
So they're just hooting and hollering and stuff.
Yeah, one of them horses jumped like 3-4
Yeah,
feet up in the
super
air.
high.
It was crazy. But the rodeo is so cool. And talk more about the horses. It's not just the horses who are bucking; it's the horses that the cowboys who are working the event are riding, who are like literally
Oh,
right next to
yeah.
this chaotic bucking horse, while a cowboy is halfway between that horse and the horse, this one, and the horse is perfectly calm, just keeping this other horse going in circles. It was so cool.
Yeah, because like,
And them
you know,
cowboys were like, they were taking like tack and gear off the horse that was bucking, and they would like throw it over the horse, and the other guy on the other horse would catch it. And like they were just doing all sorts of showboaty stuff.
To be clear, the point of these two guys is because they've got the nut rope on the horse to make the horse go crazy, and on the bulls and stuff too. But for the horse one, it's like it wraps around and then it sits up on like their lower back. So the other two guys would come out, and after the 8 seconds, they would grab it off the lower back and they could pull it off to make the horse calm down. So these two guys, like the horse is bucking and going crazy after 8 seconds. Then these two guys rock up, and then they sort of corral the horse, and then they're all like running around the arena. And while they're doing that, this guy reaches over, grabs the thing, pulls it off, and that's that. That's why he's doing that. It's just amazing control of, thousands of pounds animals, 1,500-pound animal.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I have a proposition.
Okay.
We should start a business to do a human rodeo. What do you think your kick to fall ratio, your buck to fall ratio would be on like Eddie Hall?
That's a good question.
And I'm also envisioning how would he do his jumps where he'd just like on all fours just hop? Like a
Honestly,
Floyd?
I feel like I stay on
This
Eddie.
is just
Well, no, you're on his back.
oh, so he has to be on all fours.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
an
yeah, yeah.
animal, and we ride him.
Yeah, but we're not on four-legged critters, so it would be like piggyback.
Well,
Guys,
Okay,
how
how
in the
many-
world is Eddie Hall gonna buck you if you just sit on his back?
Oh, audio listeners, we've got a demonstration going
Oh,
on.
here
in
we
here,
go.
miss-
so I'm
Oh,
Eddie in
arch
this
it. Okay,
scenario.
arch it. Yeah,
So I'm Eddie in
look at
this
that slutty
scenario,
little
right?
waist.
And he's like,
Yeah, that's $1 for sure. If
Dude,
he can
that's
get up the
awesome.
air, it's gonna be so fucking top heavy regardless. The whole
Dude,
fucking
he's doing
thing's gonna come
somersaults.
down.
so I think I last a
So-
full 8 on Eddie.
Yeah, on an Eddie.
On an Eddie. I mean, if I stay
Yeah.
on horse, I stay on Eddie.
I don't know. It's Eddie. He could throw you.
Yeah, he could throw me. I don't know that he could buck as good as I can buck. Now, here, it reverse the roles. Eddie's 7 seconds on me tops.
Meanwhile, what actually is happening is
You
just
know how
flat
much
on the
he
ground,
weighs,
It's
right?
like 400 pounds of human.
Yeah, you know how much he weighs, right?
I would break, probably.
You're supple body.
It would really be just him sitting on
Tell
me.
him to bring out
laying
the
on ground.
casket.
Dude, I told Rachel, tell him to bring out the lobster the first time a few days ago.
I love
Never
that.
knew
DJ
that.
Khaled is a freak.
Mm-hmm.
I
Call
love
the
him.
asparagus.
No.
I bought boots. I bought a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I probably should have worn it today, I guess, if it was going to be rodeo day, but I didn't think about it.
Yeah, and I when I got there, I came to the door. I didn't wear a cowboy hat, but I had like a ball cap on, and I had that on.
Holster.
I put it
For-
on.
For
yeah,
me, what is that? Oh, it's a holster. Okay.
Yeah, I put it on in his yard, and then I walked to the door and I knocked, and he comes to the door with his cowboy hat on. And you're like,
Dude, I've been wearing this cowboy hat around. Genuinely, like I don't talk like it, but it's changing my personality.
You would fit in Texas, I think.
I think so.
he's from Texas, I can tell.
I think I'm fitting in Mississippi. I don't say Mississippi the way that I should be, though.
Mississippi.
What? Mississippi?
I put too much effort into all of my words.
Yeah, you're way too educated and articulate.
I don't fit in with
You're
the.
way too articulate.
Yeah.
Oh wait, okay.
You
I actually
like to
do have.
pronunciate.
All right, here's the thing, right? I have had now multiple times in my life where people are coming up to me that I know in real life, and they're like, "I'm gonna start listening to the podcast," and every single time I'm
My
just
heart
like,
sinks.
"Oh."
I wish you wouldn't. Tell
Oh,
your
no.
friends that I don't know, but I wish you wouldn't.
I'm, it's like, if you enjoy it, bless you. I genuinely, I don't
We're an
know.
acquired taste.
Because this is not how I talk to people in my life normally. I don't tell
Like at work, people are like, "Oh, he's probably doing some business podcast or something." No, we're talking
cock
about
rock.
Millie Jeans.
Yeah, you're like
The
gotta be
weathercock.
at least 2,000.
Yeah. So anyway, hello to everybody. If you're watching this one, I hope this
And
has
goodbye.
only changed your opinion of me a little bit, not a lot.
All of our millions of fans. So in the dead space between our episodes that we like to have, the Olympics happened. They started
Oh,
annually.
they did. That is true.
Which I honestly, since I've been in my adult life, when the Olympics happen, I'm aware of it about halfway through it being done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm like always hesitant about watching it. Then I turn it on. I'm like, I would bleed for this country.
Yeah.
USA all day, every day, baby.
Yeah, I genuinely don't care about it until I am sitting somewhere and I look up and I see it on the TV, and then it's like,
Yeah.
that was a great run, and I just saw them, and that was a foul for sure. Like I actually get it. I care about it when I'm watching it.
Yeah. I want the US. I want Katie Ledecky to be fucking 2 laps ahead of her competitors, dusting everyone else. I don't know. Do you guys prefer summer or winter Olympics?
I mean, I think everybody prefers summer.
I prefer winter.
Really?
Yeah. I really like the moguls where they're like
No, that looks like it hurts your knees, bro.
I know, but it's cool. And like when they hit the trampoline jump where they go whoop.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
Oh, here goes
The
Eddie the Eagle.
Eddie the Eagle flying into his wall. Damn. He almost defeated gravity for a second.
Oh, wait, we could tell the big story that's going around in what do you call the Trumple?
Guys.
What?
Wait, what'd you say it was? He said it was the Trumple jump?
The
Trampoline.
Trampoline jump. I was talking about
Trampoline.
how he like our president Donald J. Trump and how he
Oh, wait.
they're eating the dogs.
Wait, so what is that event actually called?
The like ski jump, something like that.
Ski jump.
The long
Dude,
jump.
do you not know
Long
what that?
jump. No, I don't know the name of it. I know the event.
The penis one.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Glenn, you know about the
Yeah,
penis thing?
I'm saying ski jump, and you're like, oh.
No, I was not like, huh? It was you're saying trampoline.
What are you
And I don't
talking
know
about?
that-
Penis stuff.
Okay, so you don't know. This is perfect. This is perfect.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Hey, what's the Olympic sport where they jump that one really big ramp on skis?
This is a good use for AI.
Ski jumping.
Great use for AI.
Okay, so
Alright,
in
tell me
the
about the
ski
penis
jumping.
thing.
Okay, so they wear a particular outfit that is measured to exactly fit their body. Like the surface area of your body is the surface area of this suit. Because
Yeah, the suit is a lot of 4 centimeter tolerance. Total.
Yeah. And the reason for that is because any amount of additional fabric, if stretched, creates a wing and can cause you
Yeah.
to fly way further.
It's like
Feet
the-
further.
if I'm going to get the stat wrong, but it's like 2 extra centimeters of material is like 1.5 meters extra distance.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So like it has to be super exact. Why am I eating ice on a podcast? Fucking idiot.
Yeah, why are you fucking thirsty for?
Next, he's gonna mount Eddie Hall.
Okay. All right. So the thing was, what some of the athletes were doing was before they get their surface area measured, they were injecting a substance into their penis to make it very big and very hard. Because then while their surface area is getting taken, they have more surface area. And then when
Right.
they go to jump, their normal, small, flaccid, microscopic penis doesn't fill out the suit, and they get extra centimeters in the wing flap zone of their
What i-
crotch.
What do you think like the measurers are thinking during that time? They're
Damn, this dude's got a hog!
like I thought showers were fake. I thought everyone was a grower. And then
It would be pretty upsetting to be the suit measurer guy, and everybody just walks up with a 13-inch schlong, and you're like, I'm not an.
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing for anyone else.
Yeah.
Do you think they stand in a line all naked while they take measurements?
Yeah, 2 feet apart.
Do you think they kiss? Do you think they
I think
explore
they
each
do in
other's
the Olympic
bodies?
Village.
Well, they
in the
def-
Olympic
yeah,
Village,
they
they
definitely
definitely do.
Yeah,
That's
they be
okay.
fucking in there.
Here's the other big
Yeah, the
story.
Olympic Village is just a big fuck fest. I guarantee it.
10,000 condoms is what was allotted
I
to
don't-
this year's
Yeah.
That's not
Winter
enough.
Olympics. It was not enough. They ran out in 3 days.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they said for the Summer Olympics they give them 100,000 condoms, and they also always run out of that. But
That's
there's
crazy.
there's way more people though. Like way more people.
Yeah, I need some help with my javelin. What the fuck? That's so gross. Oh.
Do you compete in the pole vaulting?
Mm,
Dude, I saw that guy. You seen that guy, Wes?
no.
Where
Dude,
his
big
dick and
meat
balls
Larry.
wrapped around the fucking the pole that he's vaulting.
It was the French guy, I think, right?
I think it was
Oh,
French,
yeah,
yeah.
and it made him lose.
It
the
did
hawk
make him
just-
lose. That is true.
This is the bar, and he as it
Yeah.
goes over.
Anyone at home, look up big meat French Olympian. Smashes the
Just look
rod
at
with
big
his
meat.
big meat.
Weren't you just talking about how people?
Well, I'm not gonna change for the podcast. I'm not gonna be like, guys, we shouldn't speak inappropriately about.
No, let's go
wieners."
fuck in the Olympic Village.
This is the real me.
Wait, okay. So one of my favorite things, unironically, to watch in the Winter Olympics, and part of why I prefer the Winter Olympics, is curling. Unironically,
Yes, 100%.
because there are so many aspects to this that are fascinating to me. One, the fact that Canada cheated at it.
Yeah,
Did
they
you see
cheated
that?
clear.
Can you tell me about that? Because I saw the headline, but I don't know what did they
They
do.
So-
cheat every year.
So I don't know about the every year thing, but this year specifically, the guy got caught. So there's like you do your little weird shove,
Yep.
and then as you go over the line, you let go of it.
Uh-huh.
As he went over the line, the guy used his thumb to like give it an extra nudge over the
Yeah,
line.
so there's a handle on top of the curling stone.
Uh-huh.
That is the only part of the curling stone you are allowed to interact with. Point blank, period. You cannot touch
Oh, I
any other
didn't
part
know
of the
that.
stone.
Okay.
So he did it, and he's like got his hand on that thing, but his like middle finger is
Mm.
touching the granite of the stone. And as he lets go of the handle, he flicks the curling stone.
Mm.
And they're like the other countries legitimately put a camera right on that line this time because they allegedly they do it every Olympics.
Okay.
And
That's
then
awesome.
and then the Canadians they started chirping about it. They were like,
How much?
"Fuck
could-
you, Shorzy! You're not gonna make us do it. You guys are just bad at curling."
Dude, you took us on an adventure.
You didn't know they started chirping? They were like,
I knew that the
they
line
were
was
talking shit.
yeah. The guy, they got into an argument like around all the stuff. I don't remember who he was arguing with,
Yeah,
but the
because they were
Canadian
like,
guy told
okay,
him to fuck off.
Don't they, as a rule, not argue in Switzerland?
Yeah, really, two countries that have no reason having beef. I guess if anyone, they could have it with each other, but
yeah,
Yeah.
because then Canada got their ass whooped in hockey. Fuck yeah! It's so funny. Nobody gives a shit about hockey until the Olympics are on.
I don't know. I watched Heated Rivalry. I like when
I
boys
keep hearing that. What is that?
hit other boys.
dude,
you
you gotta
would
watch
hate
it.
it.
What is
No,
it?
you would.
Oh, you would love it.
What is it?
Hot hockey twink boys,
Hot men
sex.
kissing and
gay
playing hockey and then having
hockey.
butt sex.
Yeah,
and
let
then
me
they're
show you
playing
what you can
hockey
do with your
again, and then
hockey
they're
stick.
sweating all over each other, and then they have
Okay,
hot
maybe-
gay
maybe-
sex again.
Maybe I
No,
should
like,
ask
it is-
more pointed questions. Is this a show?
Yes.
Okay, it's
And
a
guess
TV
what
show.
they do in it?
Is it?
Let me tell you what they do in it.
is it like a drama
No, it's like a.
or is it a reality show?
It's based on a book.
Okay, it's fiction.
It's fiction.
Okay, all right. Now I'm there, and they have
And
a lot
they
of gay
have
sex.
hot gay sex, and they're both boys, and
That's
they
great.
kiss,
It's like the
and
whole
then they play
premise-
each other in hockey.
The whole conflict of the show stems between hockey being a very masculine, conservative, like
Like
institution
man's
versus,
man.
versus people actually being gay in it, and it follows the strife that a gay man would experience having to exist in that environment.
Do you reckon that there's
It's exploitative of gay people and what they have to go through. Yes,
in regular hockey? Or in the
yes.
book?
I actually talked about this with one of my gay friends who
Plays
observes
hockey.
gay meat. No, I wish I could find one. You would never hear from me again.
So are we just your side pieces? What's going on?
But no, it's like it's low key. Like if the only thing that you have to show like for conflict is gay versus the world, it's not really as good as it seems. But it's still good that that's being represented.
I agree.
Sure.
I agree.
Anyway,
That-
but it
that's
is
good take.
it's like I also will say I think a lot of the dialogue in the show fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It's just not human dialogue at some points. But it's good. They're good and bad. I would recommend if you like gay people.
And if you don't, that's homophobic.
maybe you can find out today. You know,
I hate heat. I'm the villain of today's episode.
Wait, I want to go back to talking about curling. I have more
Okay,
about
all right. But wait, I did have a question.
How do
about
they
this.
do that?
How?
how they do what?
Curl.
Oh, how do you curl? So like what we were talking about.
But like
push
the
the
guys with like
stone.
the
Yeah, so one of them is a stick that makes the ice rough so that the
Yeah.
stone can slow down, and the other one is a little thing that makes the ice smooth to speed it up.
I did not know they
What
were
the
different.
hell?
I
didn't
genuinely
either.
thought they were both smoothers.
So with
How
that,
do they stand and slide down? I'm sure they have special shoes. where it's, like,
Ridiculous.
well,
some
like
friction.
you talking about the people who are like
yeah,
on the
Yeah,
ice,
and
right?
like zooming down, brushing. I
and
would
they're-
take every curling stone on that rink. I would fall on my ass and slide down the rink and bowl my way through all of the stones.
Yeah, you look like a bolo candy
Bro, what?
Like
from
a-
Mario Party.
Yeah, Mario
A
Party
bolo.
7.
Yeah, the one on the Wii, I think.
Yeah, I think it was Mario Party 7.
Sure.
But yeah, and then the sticks make it. I think they lean on their sticks. To be honest, I'd be leaning on my stick.
Yeah, they do, but still, I mean, like when you watch their feet go and they're like, ooh, ah,
Are they-
ooh, ooh, ah, like they're twinkle
Yeah,
toes
they're-
in it.
And okay.
That was awesome.
Had to stim real quick. My bad.
Yeah. I also just like the way the curling stones glisten.
How
There's
much?
only one place in the world where curling stones are made in Scotland.
And they cost like
That's
10K each.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Yeah.
Miso feature.
Come here, child.
Animal
Big ass
has
girl.
arrived. Or to
Aminal.
say that Aminal has scent glands in its stomach and cheeks and paws.
Around. Damn! A terrorist has arrived on set.
He took the microphone hostage. Sorry.
Or you've
audio.
taken
Damn
him
it,
hostage.
It's crazy how much he loves this too.
You're gonna get waterboarded later. Is it
For
so
our audio
bad?
listeners,
Is being loved so bad?
Miso loves this.
Honestly, I feel like the audio listeners got as much out of that as the video listeners did.
Yeah, that's true. It's pretty clear with the. It's like, no, oh my god, please, no, oh my god.
I risk my life
Damn.
for you, girl.
My collar's blue, but my neck is red.
I'm covered in cat hair.
That's
I
like
wanna
the
be dead.
Damn, that's my nightmare. I step in that room and I die.
Yeah, hyperallergenic.
Seriously.
Hypo.
Dude, I don't think I could ever have a long.
Dude, there's literally a fucking whirlwind of fucking
Yeah, it's
hair.
crazy. That was terrible.
I almost started gagging. That's crazy.
Over cat hair? Hold on.
Yes,
I'm backing
that's
up.
nasty, bro.
Dude, Cameron's getting worse. I rock up to his house, and then he's like, "Hey, I need you to be a man for me." And I'm immediately like, "What in the fuck is this?" Well, Cameron has like, he's borderline intimophobic, though. Like anything, liquids really gross him out.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
in the sink, and the sink is his particular, his boulder to roll up the hill.
Yeah.
And he goes, "I need you to be a man for me. Can you clean out this cup of sauce in the sink?"
Dude, genuinely, I had
And then I
tried to
walked
do it
over.
earlier. And I almost threw up. It was so gross.
I
This is
walked
so great.
over to the sink, and he's still in the kitchen, and I turned the water on, like aimed at the cup, and he goes, and I had to leave.
Dude, actually, Cameron, you are getting worse.
It's getting bad, man.
Like that's kind of debilitating.
It's fortunate that there are people in my life that will do that for me. I
That's-
hate the sink. I hate dishes.
Yeah.
I am on the edge right now, like talking about this topic, but like wet food
It's really humanizing.
in the sink is disgusting, and
I mean,
especially
yeah,
once you
you're right.
start hitting it with water and you got your hands in it, and you got it on your hands.
Wait,
Look at
okay.
him. He genuinely can't handle it.
Speaking of hands, I injured myself.
Oh, you risked a life for us, girl.
You can't. There's a band-aid on it, but I'm not gonna get into the nitty-gritty details because one of the cast will vomit. But
Wait,
basically,
garbage disposal?
no. Oh no.
Oh,
No, it actually really wasn't. I just got like an ingrown fingernail, but it got like worse than I've ever had it, and like my skin was kind of growing over the neck. It was gross.
okay.
I went to an urgent care expecting them to look at it and go, "Yep, antibiotics," and they instead went,
We're gonna have.
"We gotta cut that off." And I was like, "Damn, okay, why? Why did I have antibiotics?" They were like, "Yeah, if it heals like this right now, it's just you're gonna permanently have like half your nail covered by your like the skin." I was like, "Cut that bitch off." Dude, okay. So I know grand scheme this isn't the biggest deal, but the localized anesthetic they put on,
Mhm.
it was like with the needle. That was like some of the worst pain I've ever felt because they like went in at like the knuckle, like the ridge in towards my fingernail, and they did the same thing on the top. And then after I was like, ow, and I was like just sitting there. And after a few minutes, she like poked it. I was like, "Could you feel that?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "We got to do round 3." I
Oh
was like,
no,
"Oh no."
dude!
But,
Honestly, put me under. I don't need all the local, bro. Knock me
Lo-
out. I don't
Local
need to
man
feel
gets a bump and scrape and needs full.
Give me the
full
laughing
anesthesia.
gas.
Yeah, but yeah. Thankfully, after that, I didn't feel anything. So I
That's
just
awesome.
laid back. I was like, because turns out I did not want to watch that happening.
I feel
And
like
Yeah, I
watching it,
wouldn't either.
like your brain would make you feel something.
my thing is like, okay,
Yeah.
I especially on the first 2 shots, I was watching because my philosophy is if I don't watch, I feel like I'll jump and make everything worse. So I have to like watch it like initially like go in, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, we're cool. I mean, not we're cool, but then at the end, she said I was really brave and that a lot of men pass out, and so
Wow, really?
yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh,
And then
Cameron,
she said I did. She said I did really
you were
good,
those
and she does.
ranks.
She doesn't tell anyone else that. It's just me. I'm special. So yeah, I'm on I'm on oral antibiotics, and I got it whapped up.
That's
And
awesome.
it hurts still because she also took off part of my nail too.
Makes sense. See, this is what's so funny because that doesn't bother me. Like that, like
If I-
pain or like gore kind of stuff.
I
like,
could
that
have gone into more detail about the initial wound. That was more of what I was referencing.
Sure,
So yeah, that's what I was up to a couple days ago.
that's
It was
nice.
pretty cool.
You know what I was up to a couple days ago? I had some yard work to do, and we have this.
Word.
It's ground cover. I don't remember the exact name of it, but it's a vine type thing, and it creeped up the side of the house and was like infiltrating the house a little bit through the
Like a
window.
kudzu type of thing.
No, it's some type of ivy.
Huh.
How was
But it like grows
ivy?
on the ground, and you use it like you would plant it instead of having to put mulch down because it would like
Oh, okay.
cover like the vinage would grow, and it would be like a small little thing.
That
So
probably
it
anyway,
was a
that's
choice
fun.
to put this down.
Yeah. Well, you're supposed to not let it get like you're supposed to trim it so it doesn't climb up the side of your house or whatever, unless you want it to. But anyway, I took all that down, and I had to like cut it out of like the ground basically. And I
Mhm.
went and I threw it in the. We've got a chimenea outside, and I put it in there.
Walk me through that. What is that?
It's a fire pit with a chimney on top.
And you said a chimenea?
Chimenea.
That sounds like we're.
It's not a
slurring.
slur. I promise it's a real thing. You can look it
Okay,
up.
all right, all
Truly,
right.
it just sounded like you
Um,
said chimney.
Well, hell, I don't know who. I didn't name the thing. It might be.
I
But
don't think that was
anyway,
ever in
So
question.
I didn't. I lit the shit on fire, which was so damn green that I basically smoked out the entire neighborhood,
Hell yeah.
like at least on my street. And I was like, well, that's fine. And then I noticed in this flower bed that we're like clearing out, that I'm clearing out, there's like a whole patch of just straight up dead grass in like a 2x4 foot area.
Okay.
And
Right.
I'm like, well, that's hideous. And I just took the lighter to it because I'm out there watching it with a shovel. And I took the lighter to it, and I'm like, it caught, and then it really caught. Like, all that dry shit went up way quicker than I anticipated, and I was like, "Oh, well, this isn't really a problem yet." I'm looking at a 4-foot tall flame. The flame moves down this patch of grass because I lit it in a corner. I didn't anticipate that the gutter on the side of the house had a bunch of dry leaves in it.
Oh,
And I'm
Oh
like, look,
no.
I'm like watching the fire. I stomp some of it out when it gets close to like the actual yard, not the flower bed. And I hear a start to slowly ramp up. And I look at the gutter, and it is literally the world's longest, like Indiana fire chimney, just a fire going all the way up the
Dude.
gutter out the top, blowing ash out the top of my gutter. And I'm like, oh, that's not good. So I start stomping the fire out, which I'm like, now it's like a proper fucking fire. And I'm like, I really should have thought twice before I took a Zippo to a bunch of dry grass in my flower bed. But I'm
Yeah.
like, well, the only thing I'm like, how fire retarded are shingles? I wasn't really worried about the gutter because it's metal.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, I hope I don't like melt the shingles. Or like if an ember got up under them into the insulation somehow. But anyway, the fire shortly after that, it quickly died out because it ran out of fuel.
Yeah.
And I went and like sprayed everything down except for the gutter. And then I was like, how hot did this gutter actually get? And like I put the back of my hand up to it, and I was like, holy shit.
Dude,
But-
that is such like an awesome thing that in the moment would be like the world shattering,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna die. But looking back, that's awesome.
I would have given anything to have seen that. Man.
I'd fly on the wall for that.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
because you would have saw me like sit there looking at it, and then like it gets really big because there's like a tall grass that's like hunched over on itself, and it's
Yeah.
basically like a pre-built teepee. That thing went up, and I started stepping on it immediately. I was like, oh no, this is gonna get too hot too fast. And then all that shit with the gutter happened, and I'm just standing there in this fire, and I'm like, I hear the gutter and go, oh, that's not good. And then I just turn back and watch it.
Dude, I love moments like this where it's just raw West personality. Like it truly like I'm talking about the kid that shot his iPod Touch with an airsoft sniper and dented the back of the case. Like you just be doing shit, and I love it.
Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of dents and a lot of different garbage cans all along the
Yeah.
trail behind my
A
house.
lot of dents in our bodies as well. I don't think we've talked about the game we used to play on the podcast.
I thought we did.
Maybe we did. Let's
I think
reiterate.
so.
Why not?
Tell me again.
Wes, take it away.
Yeah,
You're a better storyteller.
well, I don't know about that, but what Glenn and I used to do as kids when we were bored and wanted to be outside, I had this airsoft sniper rifle. I had a lot of airsoft guns as a kid, and one of us, it was like one person put on a pair of safety glasses and a jacket. If the jacket was optional,
The safety glasses were also optional.
pretty much. And we went one person had the airsoft gun, and their job was to go off and hide in the fucking woods. And the other person's like, and you give them a set amount of time, and then the other person came out of the house and had to find them before they got shot.
And mostly what it came down to was
You're just getting shot at from the woods.
getting shot at a bunch of times. There was really no win condition.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I found
But
you.
boy, it sure was a great way to pass the time.
Yeah. We have like welts all over our arms and our chest. It's like, hey, I found you in the woods. My turn.
Dude, we got to bring that back. I never got to play that. That sounds so fun.
It does. It don't sound fun.
That's just good old fashioned men having fun in the woods.
Yeah.
That's boy fun.
God forbid men have hobbies.
I seen this one fella who him and his buddies built in their basement a whole miniature quarry for them to use RC dump trucks and excavators in.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's so cool.
And like one of them's on the back on the the big backhoe, one of them's on the dump truck, one of them's on a bulldozer.
Do you remember the guy who used to live across the street from my parents' house? He had a pool in his backyard, and his grandkids had some toys out in the yard, and one of them happened to be a little dump truck.
Tonka truck.
Yeah, a little Tonka dump truck thing. And Wes and I were taking turns riding down into the deep end on the back of the dump. Oh man, that was a good time.
I remember we used to abuse James's.
Oh yeah,
Like,
James, well, yeah, because his dad had a jig lift
yeah.
because
That
they were
was
really into
cool.
Christmas lights.
yeah.
And yeah, James and I were jumping off that bitch into the
Well,
deep
and
end.
they
And we
had
rode
like
bikes
the.
into James' pool.
That's the
Oh
big
yeah.
thing I'm thinking about. Like,
I remember walking into it in like trash bags as well.
Oh, walking on his pool cover.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, because they were. I don't think that's a normal thing. Is it like an optional?
what,
Like
to
you
have
can
a pool
either.
cover?
Yeah.
You
Maybe
have
I'm
to
crazy.
for
Some
running.
Oh, you do? Okay.
You don't have to.
You're
It's better if you
I
do.
thought you're supposed to.
Anyway, Wes walked across the pool cover and got real wet because
I'm fat and I
it's
suck.
flexible.
Yeah. That was really fun. I would like to. I want to go swimming at like one of those places where it's like a watering hole, like a natural pool type deal,
Mhm.
Yeah.
where there's like a little waterfall that you can leap off of into the water, and the water's all blue.
Like, oh, one of those places that you go and then you stay in a cabin and a serial killer. But like you have all the B-roll of everybody having fun first.
Yeah. Dude, we'd be having so much fun in that
Oh.
B-roll though.
So this, Kevin, you remember how I was talking about how I've been looking into Werner Herzog, and I told you he's the guy who narrated that penguin walking.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I found out the context for why that penguin walks.
Oh, yeah. Okay, why does the penguin walk?
If you
through a
go to
mountain?
YouTube and type in nihilist penguin, it'll come up. But basically, Werner went out there because the penguins are colony creatures and they're really fucking annoying. And he was like, can a penguin just go like crazy and just leave? And one penguin, like instead of walking to where they go to eat or like the feeding ground or the breeding ground, he just walked to the interior of Antarctica. 5,000
The
kilometers of like nothing, nowhere he can eat, nothing he can do, and he just kept going.
He was on
He
his way
literally-
to Mecca.
Yeah,
Mashallah.
he is
whatever
heading
they say.
to almost certain death. But that penguin just had, I guess he just had enough. He just went solo and just
That's sick.
literally just went on his own to walk the interior of Antarctica.
I guess my question is like, is that a routine habit of penguins, or was that a notable like this penguin is crazy?
I think that was like it was a notable because the like one penguin caught our eye.
Not a coming of age ritual.
I do.
Is that what
want-
Happy Feet was written about?
And I thought Happy Feet was about a penguin who really wanted to dance.
That same thing.
Weren't there a bunch of those
No,
movies?
the best. Okay, wait, real quick. Is the top penguin movie Surfs Up or Penguins of Madagascar?
Another. It's Happy Feet.
Penguins of Madagascar.
Happy Feet.
I've actually never seen
When's the last time you've seen Surfs Up?
any of these.
I've never seen it.
Dude, you gotta see Surfs Up. Actually, one of the funniest movies, like Hoodwink level funny.
Oh, I fucking love Hoodwink.
Wait. Oh, that was a good hook.
It's like Shia LaBeouf in this is so funny. Like, oh, it's just a good cast. It's a great movie. I remember I was like, it was like a random Saturday. I didn't have anything to do, and I was like, oh, you browsing YouTube, and it was like Surfs Up free on YouTube with ads. And I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
not. And then I locked in. I didn't think it would catch me like it did. I was like, I don't remember this movie being this fucking funny. But I promise you.
Wait, speaking of movies, have you guys seen Iron Lung?
Yeah, I did see Iron
Dude,
Lung.
I really want to go see it because, not sponsored, but Cameron, I don't know if you saw the
Mhm.
episode of Lemonade Stand where they had Markiplier on it. Dude,
Yes.
the way he was talking about it, I was like, I wanted to see this movie before. I've got to see this fucking movie now.
You are probably running out of time. Like, if you're gonna go see it, you got to go see it like today. Because I don't know how much longer it's gonna be.
I looked yesterday, and they still had showings for this weekend. I didn't look beyond
Dude,
that. Though.
after the pod, go see the movie. And you're like,
I've got a game night I gotta go to.
when does game night start? Stupid o'clock. Skip it. Go to Iron Lung.
You're right. You're right.
Uh,
Dude, it looks so cool.
It is. I guess I won't say too much. I'll wait till episode 13 to talk about what I think about it.
Yeah. the
So
cliffhanger.
you do have to go see it. for that.
Yes.
And Welly,
Yes.
you should also go see Iron Lung.
Yeah, I've got a friend who went to see it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, see, that's a lot of times. But
Well,
you could just see it
like
once.
they went with other people who hadn't seen it before. I
Sure.
guess.
That was what I
Yeah,
did
they
with
sound good.
Into the Spider-Verse. It happened to be like 6 different groups of people that wanted to see it at different times. It's like, it's a great movie. Let's go.
Yeah. It really
When is
was.
Beyond the Spider-Verse coming out?
Ever?
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be like a year or two at least.
I
I
feel
mean, it's
like
already been like 2 years, right?
yeah, but
Because
there was
the studio that made it they just finished Goat,
Goat?
the basketball movie about the literal goat. It's the same animation studio that did Spider Verse.
Huh. That's crazy.
I hadn't even seen that.
You even say, well, it's a
I don't know
basketball
about that.
movie.
I hoop. I know ball.
You know, you only ball you know pickleball, boy. Pickleball and football.
Similar to the having a quarry in your basement, Kristen sent me a video of these people that had a pickleball court in.
That's
you-
crazy.
I know, dude, and it was like day one me being rich. It's that I have a pickleball court in my basement because it's so cool.
Dude, I'm having a climbing gym day one. That would be
You still
imagine.
bouldering and stuff?
Oh, no. But I really want to get back into it.
I wish if there was anywhere around here that I could boulder, I would be doing it. But there,
Dude, I'm telling you, open one up. That is the most you would kill in the
it's
area.
just a bunch of
you're in.
corn-fed Americans that can't lift themselves off the ground with their
No,
arms.
it's not. It's a bunch of wealthy people who want to experience stuff without having to go to Mount Everest to do it.
And also people with money and time and
Yeah.
nothing to
Which
spend
will
those
soon
2
become
on.
your money that you can spend to get
Yeah.
more time back.
I did
Think
look
about it.
into what it would take to open a climbing gym, and it was only like $1.8 million.
That's like a small loan.
I will call Markiplier, and I'll say, "Hey, Mark,
I
one
know you're
creator
in
to another.
LA.
Mr.
Probably.
Plier.
You know how you made
Mr.
Iron Lung?
Plier.
What if you made my dreams come true? Let's open a climbing gym in
Are
Mississippi."
you gonna write him like a Make-A-Wish letter?
I saw your movie, by the way. Pretty fire. Let's open a climbing gym together.
My game name is Big Alan Fortnite.
I'm only emailing you on business, but I am a fan. This is business.
Yeah, it is a Make-A-Wish. It was like I saw liquids and almost died. Help me.
We don't gotta tell him about that part.
No, that's the hook.
Oh, something that really I noticed when I was meeting that group that we went to the rodeo with. Sorry to circle back to this.
Yeah.
All of them fellas in that group. Okay, when I go to shake somebody's hand, a man's hand,
Uh-huh.
I keep my hand firm. I don't try to do the I am more powerful than you and just squeeze
Like
the
the-
shit. Because if somebody starts squeezing the hell out of my hand, I just literally let it go. Like, well, you know how my hands are. They're like fluid. Not even telling you. So I just let it go limp, and then they're
Hey,
squeezing
careful,
my
Cameron
bones
almost threw
around.
up.
And I'm like, what's the point here? Every single person whose hand I shook, other than what's his name, Bobbert,
Yep.
everyone else tried to strangle my hand. And I don't understand. I was like, can we leave that in the 1900s? I'm so
Those
sick
are
of that.
red-blooded
I'm
Americans.
so
What are you
sick
talking
of
about?
shaking men's hand, and it's like, put her there. Pisses me off.
I was worried we weren't gonna get any clips out of the episode.
Yeah, dude. My thing is like when someone goes for a handshake and then it's like I do like 2 pumps and then I'm done and I go limp after that. But then I'm like, hey, I was done.
Yeah.
And I
Doing the-
sometimes will
doing
have
the-
to re-lock in, and I'm like, what are we doing? Do you want to kiss now?
Genuinely, it's like this, right? Here's the hand that cometh. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what a handshake should be.
Yeah, 1 to 2 pumps.
Yeah.
Most. I'm a 1 pump chump.
I'm kind of just a wiggler. Just do like a, but fast.
Yeah.
When
I got
shake
really
a
into that.
woman's hand,
I hate the the power play, like
Yeah,
you
the
your
grab
hand
and pull.
yank it.
I don't know
It's
what that's about.
piss me off.
Go ahead, Wes. You
I
were
will
saying
say,
about
what,
shaking
like-
a woman's hand.
yeah, whenever I do shake a woman's hand, if like dependent on the woman, like you can read if she's because some women are more independent and they would prefer a more, I guess standard handshake. But I will like turn their hand so my hand's like this and their hand is like that in mine, and I'll shake it like that.
Some like it, some
You
don't.
know, very chivalrous.
Yeah.
That is full of
If they're not
chill.
protesting, yeah, go for it. I curtsy. What'd you say?
Nothing. But now we can.
Just expose your belly button to people.
No belly button.
I still like that hoodie, by the way. It's
That's
still
a good
cool.
hoodie.
My friend who went to see Iron Lung 3 or 4 times made it for me.
Oh, yeah. Same
So-
guy.
It all comes back. So I started and stopped watching a show recently. And I watched the pilot episode. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like these celebrities go in and do special forces, special ops, whatever training. And they're like D-list celebrities. Like
Sure.
Britney Spears' sister. Oh, actually, this is a crazy pull. Cameron, you remember what was it called? The like crypto Shark Tank? It was like Killer Whales, I think it is.
Yeah, you Scaramucci. Tell me Scaramucci.
Yeah, that one. He was in that. And I was like, I recognized him from somewhere, and I was looking him up. I was like, where the hell do I know this guy? Yeah, he was in that.
That's crazy.
But anyway, yeah, so it just honestly, a lot of them have far more fortitude than I would in their shoes. But it's funny to see when like they're really annoying people
Mm-hmm.
are more annoying and have a bad time.
You know what? Walk me through what some of the stuff they were doing was, and I'll tell
Okay.
you on a scale of 1 to 10 what I'm doing it.
Okay, well, the first thing they do, besides just
10.
run through the
What else?
desert, yeah. So they get in a helicopter and they're like probably like, I don't know, like 20, 30 feet above the water.
Uh-huh.
And they're like sitting on the side facing into the helicopter, and they have to cross their arms and just fall backwards and basically do like you end up leveling out to where you're vertical with your head going in 1st.
Mhm.
And if you hesitate or whatever, you end up slapping onto your back.
Ooh, from 20, 30 feet, that would hurt.
Yeah. So that was one of the things that they did. They also woke him up in the middle of the night and went like run laps around this obstacle course and get in the mud, you fucking nasty freaks.
I'd get in the mud.
It was cool.
I'd root around.
Dude, you remember the mud pit?
I do remember the mud pit.
Dude, that was so fun.
I haven't
And then-
immersed myself in mud in a long time.
Dude, everyone's dogs the moment they go outside. Dude, so for context, what was it? It was like some scout. It was day camp. That's
Yeah, it
what
was
it
day
was. It was day camp for Cub Scouts, and this is pre-Boy Scouts for those who are unlearned. And I think it was one of the days was like you would go to the mud pit.
Yeah, like
And
every section got a different day of the week.
Mhm.
It only went like Monday through Friday, so it was 5 days. So like we'd have like Thursday or whatever would be our day that we get to go to the pit.
Yeah, and it is exactly what it sounds like. There's just a bunch of mud. There's like tarps set up so it would work as like slides and stuff into the mud. And then there was one Jamoke whose job was to hose down the children after they get muddy. And man, that job would be so fun because he would just like he would do the finger
It was
over
like
the
beaming
hose.
protesters with a fire hose. It was-
Yeah,
that's
which
what it
you like
felt
to do, and I know that because I've seen it happen. But this guy just like fucking hose you down. It'd be so much fun.
I think I only was ever in the mud pit maybe once. I truly
I think I was in there twice.
I think
It
I was
really
twice as well.
lost its luster for me after the first time.
It lost its luster for me after I got mud up my nose.
it
Yeah,
never lost its luster for me. But
Kids were
it was
throwing
like
mud.
Yeah,
a lot
you,
of times
like thrashing around in the dirt water, dirt mud, dirty boy.
it would just be like, oh, mud pit's closed today. Sorry, today's your section's day. Mud pit's closed. And that happened to be a ton.
Dude, I think it was at the same camp, but that big rope swing that they like chained up. What the hell was that about?
Different camp, because that was
Oh,
at Jamboree, not National Jamboree. What was it called?
I don't remember.
It had a name.
I know.
That's what like all the troops would come together, and it was at
Yeah. No, that was like Columbia, something like that.
had a name.
Bolivia.
District of Columbia. I don't
Yeah,
know. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Doesn't matter.
There was a section where it was a hill and then a weird big dip and then another hill. And between these two hills was a rope that was, well, actually, originally it was a vine. It was literally a vine that was there that hung down from a tree way, way high up. And it was just a thing. The kids would go, grab the vine, walk up to one hill, swing to the other, like to the jungle. And it was so sick. It was like the coolest thing in the world. And one year, the vine got cut down and replaced with a rope because it was like, oh, the vine's not safe, but this is a cool thing. So they replaced it with. And then for years, we had the rope. Well, one year we're at this camp and some chud parent who was like, oh, this is dangerous, went and cut the rope down, which is crazy.
I'm remembering maybe like the year prior or something like that because I remember going to it once and being like, let's fucking go. And there was literally chains wrapped around the rope so you couldn't like take it off the tree and go swing on it.
So this was the same thing, what they did, like the first time they chained it, but you can't chain a rope. You just untie it. So we removed it, and then the next day it was cut.
That reminds me of this, like, that's just, why are you pulling that rope? Well, you ever tried to push one?
I'm
sorry, I work around too many old people.
In what scenario would you be pulling a rope and that's not the thing to do?
I don't know.
I think it's stupid to try to chain up a rope around a bunch of kids who have nothing but time and have been spending days on end learning nothing but how to tie rope.
Untie stuff.
Yeah, like that's just brain dead. But I can't believe they cut it down. Genuinely, I'd love to know who it was because
I can believe
I want to bomb their house.
it was a real wet blanket parent for sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is that I think we kind of grew up in the area where, like, let's say somebody got hurt on that rope swing and then it's a lawsuit and then nobody ever has fun ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were like, well, we're going to cut off some of your fun to make sure that people can have fun in the future instead of never again, because this one person who is projecting their own anxiety onto their child.
Yeah. Transitioning into that kind of mindset.
Yeah.
Out of the laissez-faire, like come
Yeah,
back
let
when the
boys be-
lights,
yeah.
street lights come
Yeah,
off.
because we really did grow up, I feel like, with more of that era. And then by the
Yeah.
time that we were done, that was over.
Like, I guarantee, like, there's no way you could do the Blob now at Kaikima, I bet.
I don't know.
Dude, the blob was terrifying.
I only did that ever once.
I think I only did it once as well. I don't like being airborne.
By the time that I got to it, though, it was deflated. Like,
Yeah.
when it was actually so sad. So the blob is supposed to be this big airbag on water. You jump down onto one end, and somebody that's laying on the other end gets flung up because of the way the air moves, right? And then after you've jumped down, you then crawl to the end, and then someone jumps and flings you. Well, when I got to it, it was so deflated. I was a big boy, so whoever I launched it like normal. That's great. When I crawled to the end, there was so little air in it. I was laying in the water. I'd like, so the blob was like mostly nothing, and then whoever jumped, like, it just was enough air to, like, I was laying back with my feet in the water to being pushed over, so I was face down in the water. It was so
Nice.
sad.
That's awesome.
I would have loved to actually experience blob height.
I really appreciated when the adults would conspire to launch their sons.
Yeah.
Or it'd be like Mason's dad would be like, get on in there, Mason. And just launch the shit out of him. Because that was back when he was a big boy as well.
Yeah. Oh, the good old days.
Oh yeah.
Well, I reckon we're at the hour mark here. It seems like a pretty natural place to end.
Yeah, maybe.
Homework. Go watch Iron Lung.
And everyone listening too. All million.
Well, yeah, I was gonna. Yes, correct. All million people listening, and everybody in my life who has shaken my hand and said, "I'm gonna watch the podcast," and then told me that you don't like it face to face yet, which I appreciate.
They're not here. They're not making it this far.
Go watch Iron Lung. Tell us that you like it or that you don't. And we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. All right. Bye.